What's the dumbest thing you've ever had to explain more than once? So, apparently my Wi-Fi network name is spiritually harassing my neighbor. Let me explain. I live in an apartment building. You know the type. Overpriced studios, thin walls, one guy who vacuums at 3 a.m. like he's performing an exorcism. Everything's calm, peaceful, until my new neighbor moved in. Let's call her Crystal. Yes, that's her actual name. A woman in her late 40s who burns so much incense I thought the building was on fire twice. She moved into the unit next to mine and immediately started leaving business cards under doors advertising her services as a spiritual wellness coach. Red flags. Try red parade. But I stayed polite. I smiled. I waved. I even accepted her gift of a dream catcher that looked like it was made by someone having a nightmare. Then came the Wi-Fi incident. Now, my Wi-Fi network has been named Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi since I moved in 3 years ago. It's a classic, a dad joke that transcends generations. Nobody had ever complained. So, one evening, I'm cooking dinner when Crystal knocks on my door. She's holding her phone like it personally offended her. She goes, "I need to talk to you about your Wi-Fi." I thought she needed the password. Wrong. She goes, "Your network name keeps appearing during my meditation sessions, and it's disrupting my client's spiritual journeys." I stared at her. I blinked. I waited for the punchline. There wasn't one. "It's just a Wi-Fi name," I said. She shook her head slowly like I just told her gravity was optional. Nothing is just anything. That name carries aggressive energy. It appears right when my clients are achieving transcendence. I laughed. She didn't. Over the next few days, she escalated. She slipped notes under my door with suggested Wi-Fi names. Natural Healing 1, Peaceful Connection, Zen Network 2024. She texted me articles about electromagnetic harassment. She left crystals outside my door to cleanse the hallway of what she called my digital aggression. Then she revealed her ace card. Turns out she's friends with the building manager's wife from their Thursday healing circle. Suddenly, I'm not just the guy with the funny Wi-Fi name. I'm the tenant creating a hostile living environment. She started telling other neighbors I was manifesting negative energy. My neighbor across the hall asked if I was okay, because Crystal told her I was going through something dark. The guy below me mentioned Crystal warned him about my aggressive aura. A week later, I got the email. Official building meeting regarding a digital harassment complaint. I thought it was spam. I thought wrong. I showed up to find 8 people in the community room. Crystal was there with someone she introduced as her digital energy consultant, who was clearly just her cousin holding a clipboard. The building manager looked like he wanted to be anywhere else. His wife sat next to Crystal, nodding at everything she said. Crystal stood up like she was addressing the UN and pulled out a PowerPoint presentation. "This Wi-Fi name," she began, clicking to a slide showing my network name in aggressive red font, "has cost me 3 clients and caused me documented stress." She clicked through slides about Wi-Fi aggression patterns. Her cousin presented charts about electromagnetic fields. She had timestamps of every time my network name appeared on her phone. She claimed she had medical documentation of stress symptoms. She demanded $1,800 in compensation for lost business. The building manager shifted uncomfortably. Other tenants looked confused. One couple was taking notes like this was real. The IT guy from the building's management company had been called in. Crystal's consultant immediately said he was biased toward technology and couldn't be objective. I finally stood up. "This is insane. It's a Wi-Fi name. It's a pun. It's been my network name for 3 years." Crystal accused me of verbal harassment for calling her concerns insane. She said I was gaslighting her lived experience. The IT guy raised his hand. He pulled out his phone and changed his hotspot name to "Totally Not Harassing Crystal." "See? It's just a name. It doesn't emit special energy. It's like naming your car." Crystal's consultant argued that was an oversimplification. The building manager suggested a compromise. Maybe I could change the name to something neutral. I refused. This was my home, my Wi-Fi, my really good pun. Crystal threatened to involve her entire wellness community. She said she'd create negative publicity for the building. The meeting ended with the manager saying he'd review building policies. The next week, Crystal installed crystals all around her apartment. I counted 17 in the hallway alone. She put aluminum foil on our shared wall. She started wearing what she called an EMF protection pendant. She changed her Wi-Fi to healing energy only. The building manager sent an email. No policy against Wi-Fi names existed. Case closed. Crystal still glares at me in the hallway. She doesn't speak to me. New neighbors ask about all the crystals. I kept Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi. Some fights are worth having.